Hey everybody, Thrifty Teresa here. I'm back. I wanted to do a full month update. Yesterday I told you about some things that sold in my shop last week, and I've been doing that weekly through December. December was the first full selling month that I've been doing on Etsy, reopening my handmade shop, opening my vintage shop, and also selling on eBay. Um, so I found a spreadsheet online. You can find it too if you're interested. It's just in Google Docs. If you go to Google and search their docs, if you just search the word eBay, there's a basic spreadsheet in there. And I did modify the spreadsheet to my needs. I added a lot of extra tabs. I added a few extra columns that I found that it was missing. For example, it had a column for fees and a column for shipping cost, but it didn't have a column for PayPal fees or the Etsy fees, which are the Etsy like credit card fees. Since you can also take credit cards on Etsy. So I had to add that column. I added another column of like the where I got the item, what date it sold, things like that. So there's a few extra columns in there that I added for my own record purposes. But anybody can use it. It's a pretty good spreadsheet. And it's really easy to modify too if you're at all familiar with spreadsheets. Just mostly adding, subtracting, etc., etc. So December, again, was my first full month, and I wanted to do a total overall sales. Um, so overall, for the month of December, across all platforms, across both Etsy shops and the eBay store, we had gross sales of $483.71. Again, that's gross sales. That is after fees, shipping costs, things like that, cost of the items that were resold. Um, it does not include deductions for office deductions, shipping supplies, bubble wrap, etc. I did not deduct anything like that. This is just the gross sales, which is the net sales minus the fees, the shipping, and more fees. Fees everywhere. So that's pretty dang awesome. $483.71. Now I do have that broken down on the rosary shop. I only sold 2 items in the month of December, but I've already sold 3 more in the month of January. So that shop's going like gangbusters. I don't have no idea why I still haven't updated that shop. But thank you for the sales. So in the handmade shop, I sold a total of $19.57. That's nice. And in the Etsy shop, now I have the Etsy shop broken down into 2, the Etsy vintage shop, because some of the items are items that I sourced and put into the shop. And that came out to 4 items totaling $64.03. That is an average of $16 per item. But I also cross-sell some vintage stuff that belongs to my father. He has some stuff on his eBay store, but it is vintage, and we have cross-sold that onto Etsy. In December, he sold $113.50 in the vintage Etsy shop. That's an average price of $18.91 per item, so he did really well. He did a lot better than me. What else? So eBay, again, eBay's a little split up because, again, some of my items are on there, and he used my shop as an overflow shop for putting some of his items up. He has his own eBay store, but he did not open a official store yet, so he wasn't getting a lot of free listings, and he wanted to use my shop as like overflow so he could get the free listings. And I wasn't using my eBay shop until he started using my eBay shop, and I'm like, I want to get in on this too. So he's been my biggest inspiration for all of this. So we'll break it down again. In December on eBay, I sold 11 items for total gross sales of $71.17. That was mostly a whole bunch of Hallmark ornaments. We're not even going to talk about those ones that, you know, I made a loss on. So even with that loss, I made $71, which is pretty good. Dad sold 12 items out of my eBay shop for a total of $222.44. He did really well. He had some pretty high priced items on there that sold really well, some good antiques. So congratulations to him. So again, overall sales across all platforms with me and him working in conjunction, we sold 35 items for a gross total of $483.71. That is an average of $13.82 per item. The average is a little low because even though there were some high priced items, there were some, like, you know, $8 and $6 items, and then a couple of them that really kind of tanked. We won't talk about those again. So that was December. January is already here. I've made a few sales in my handmade shop. Today I made 2 sales on my eBay shop and a sale on my Etsy shop. It's one of Dad's items in my Etsy shop. So he's making bank. He needs to open up his own Etsy shop. But I enjoy doing it. Overall, everything's been going great. So that's my monthly update for December. Pretty exciting that all of that happened in 1 month. Of course, that is a month that included a pretty major gift-giving holiday, so it will be yet to see what's going to happen in January. But in the last 4 or 5 days, it's been going pretty well. I hope everybody else is having great sales too, and I hope you are having a prosperous week. Thanks for watching. Bye!